one of the first that I can kind of remember was parents found, went on their daughter's Facebook, and they were active parents participating in her life. They just happened to go on her Facebook account and see that she was conversing with this guy who was really pushing to meet her. So they talked to her, and again, she just thought it was, a guy interested in her. But something about the way it was going on pushed the parents to contact the police. So the unit took over her Facebook account and started acting as her. And, just let this guy, who turned out to be a 40-something-year-old man, and this girl was 14, and he knew that. And he really wanted to meet her, so what they did was the unit came to us and said, have you got any houses, that are out of the way type of thing that we can set up a meet? And we absolutely. So they did that part, and essentially this girl said, well, I'm going to my grandparents, and but it was the sexual assault unit that was saying this. They're acting as her. She's going to her grandparents. Grandparents aren't going to be home, come and meet her there. And he wanted to take her out shopping. So again, this type of thing. So we set up, and we were actually had guys in full camouflage, and because the property was like rural.
Yeah.
So lots of trees and that. And when this guy showed up, we moved in because he had said everything and done everything. We just couldn't let him get, into the house. And he had what was commonly termed as a full rape kit. He had a knife, he had a knife, he had duct tape, he had a change of clothes. This guy showed up with no underwear and a pair of loose gray track pants and a white tank top. I mean, it was kind of like, we were like, go figure. But I don't know if it was, I'm sure it wasn't his first time. But still, he had no intention of going anywhere. He knew that there was going to be nobody home. He knew he had a window, and he brought the tools. And the only reason we can assume that he had no underwear on was just so that he could do whatever he wanted to do quicker. I just, you're just disgusted. And by then I was a father. So it's, you have to be professional, obviously. And, but what the thoughts that go through your head as a police officer, I mean, it's not even as a police officer. You're a dad.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine learning that, your daughter.
Yeah. I mean, the animal instincts kick in automatically.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that was a cut and dried slam dunk, although lots of people can read between the lines because there's so much more to it. But it just felt really, really good. And that was my real first experience with a pedophile like this.
Could I ask you a question, Dave? With something like that, an individual like that, there was no actual contact with the girl physically. How does something like that in court? Is he out within a couple of days? Like, how is he charged? Because there's no act besides the assumption that he was going to do something. How do you guys keep something like that behind bars if they don't have a criminal background to start with, or a previous charge or anything like that? That's the scary part, because something like that, I mean, with the right lawyer, could get out like this. How do you stop that? And did that individual stay in jail? Like, did you follow up to see what happened with that?
No, Oh, so I mean, that's the thing about my unit. We have, immediate contact and
Yeah.
then we're out. We don't follow those things, but you're 100% right. Our justice system does, and there isn't enough there to keep him in jail.